Good morning. Thank you. What a beautiful winter morning in Wisconsin. I'm delighted to welcome all of you to the Cole Center for UW-Madison's 2010 winter commencement. I want to extend a special welcome to the families and friends of our graduates, to the faculty, to our staff, but most importantly, of course, I want to extend our hearty congratulations to the graduates, and I'd like to ask everyone to join me in a round of applause for those grads. So graduates, today you're receiving your degree from one of the finest universities in the world, and I hope you feel the sort of pride in yourselves that we feel in you. I got my PhD here in 1985, and having been back for 2.5 years, I continue to marvel at this remarkable place. It's a beautiful place with its lakes, its arboretum, and its extraordinary built environment. And I hope some of you or all of you have had an opportunity to take advantage of some of the new facilities on campus, whether it's the Wisconsin Institutes for Discovery, the renovated education building, and I hope you'll come back if you haven't been able to take advantage of them, and take advantage of Union South, which I toured recently, and which is going to be an extraordinary place for students and alumni. It's a place where on an occasional winter's day, we call a snow day in order to have a massive snowball fight. On a gorgeous fall afternoon, it's a place where the first sitting president to visit Madison in 60 years brought thousands of you onto Library Mall. It's a place where the community engages in conversation about poverty, race, science, and ethics through the Go Big Read project, using the immortal life of Henrietta Lacks. It's a place where the Dalai Lama stops by to see how our research on neuroscience is going, and to help us understand what contributes to healthy minds. It's a place that's ranked second in the nation in the number of PhDs we graduate. And many of you here today are receiving PhDs, the highest degree possible in your field. And that means that you've done original research that puts you at the cutting edge, and we congratulate you for that. This is a place that's considered one of the world's 20 best universities, including all publics and all privates. It's a place that has 40 programs ranked in the top 10 by the National Research Council rankings. It's a place where faculty, with the help of graduate students and undergraduates, bring in over $1 billion of research funding every year, making UW-Madison one of only 2 universities in the United States to have been in the top 5 in research funding for 20 straight years. What a testimony to the quality of our faculty, our graduate students, and the campus in general. This is a place where researchers, again with the help of those of you who've done your research work here, are seeking and finding treatments for devastating diseases, are solving the riddles of the universe with neutrino projects at the South Pole, or high-energy physics projects at CERN, where faculty and students are supporting rapid manufacturing, creating the conditions for alternate energy sources, a place where research enhances cranberry yields and dairy products in our great state, where scholars are developing a better understanding of social institutions, political institutions, our educational systems, our cultural formations. This is a place that buzzes with thought and amazes with the quality of the thinking. It's a place where students are already entrepreneurs, many of you. You've done original research, you're social entrepreneurs, you've started your own businesses, you've distinguished yourselves in community service, in athletics, in other extracurricular activities. This is a place where leaders are developed. We continue to rank just behind Harvard in the number of Fortune 500 CEOs who are graduates of UW-Madison. We continue to lead in the number of Peace Corps volunteers and volunteers for Teach for America. This is a place that's widely admired all over the world and sought out by people all over that world. And I hope it's one that will open doors for all of you not just here, not just in this country, but in every part of the world. This is a place that sends its football team to the Rose Bowl. This is a place where you can learn how to bucky. I hope you can. I don't think I did. You are graduating at a very challenging and even a disorienting time for a lot of people, and we recognize that. The interconnectedness of economies and rapid technological changes have created enormous opportunities for you to lead, but they've also created a lot of pain over the past few years. And all over the country, it seems to me, people are trying to orient themselves toward a set of values that will lead not only to economic prosperity, but to a different kind of sanity. And you're a generation with the opportunity and the potential to help define the values that will shape not just this country, but our relations with the rest of the world. One person applauds. This is the generation that can do that. Being part of the urgent challenges that we face and that you face as generation requires the ability to think analytically, which I know you've learned to do, but it also takes the ability to think synthetically and with compassion. You've got to be able to take account of complexity. You've got to be able to make thoughtful decisions with other people. You've got to have genuine understanding of many forces at once. You've got to have creativity, compassion, and initiative. And you have all of those qualities. You're kind, open-minded, spirited, and entrepreneurial, at least in my experience of you. And I admire your earnestness, your commitment to the natural world, your commitment to knowledge and truth, your determination to have fun. A well-developed sense of play is a critical part of creativity, and I applaud students at UW-Madison for having a well-developed and responsible, usually, sense of play. I hope as you go forward, you will do well for yourselves. I hope you will take what's been given you and do what you can for other people and for the world. I also hope you'll continue to support UW-Madison and public higher education in general. Public higher education in this country faces daunting challenges, just as every other institution and individuals do. We're going to be relying increasingly on the support of our alumni, our friends, students, and families, while remaining dedicated to this university's fundamental principles. Our fundamental values are academic freedom, academic quality, service to the world beyond the campus, the Wisconsin idea, and creativity, which is closely related to play. I leave you with a very short poem by one of my favorite American poets, A.R. Ammons. May happiness pursue you, catch you often, and should it lose you, be waiting ahead, making a clearing for you. Congratulations on Wisconsin.